Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome dear students to another tutorial on Adobe Premiere Pro CC. This is the third video in the editing and mixing audio series. In this tutorial we're going to discover and demonstrate basically how to keyframe the audio volume. Okay, so first of all we added already an audio clip to our sequence. I'm gonna go to the effects control. Let's play first. Let me increase this a little bit so you see these things. Now I want this to fade in and fade out, so I will pause. First thing, I will just remove this from the end, and I'll just also remove this from the beginning. You see, I'm not going to use the basic trimming here. I'm going to use the ripple edit that we learned, if you remember. So I'm going to click this and I'm going to just drag, and you see it's going to adjust automatically. So this is sometimes how it comes handy. Anyway, let's go back to audio. So to keyframe an audio, basically you just do it like you used to do with the opacity. So this line here represents the audio volume, not the opacity, because this is not a video, this is an audio. And from this keyframe here, show keyframe icon, you see I'm working with a clip keyframe. We're gonna understand the difference between a clip and track keyframes in a minute. So I'm gonna just click while holding control, and click again while holding control. I will then make this down. You can make it from up if you want. Okay, you see here at the beginning it is going to be minus infinity, which is minus more than 60 basically, and this is a 0. This is how we're gonna create a fade in effect. Listen. Of course you can do fade out effect also, or you can do any kind of keyframes. Like here I can click keyframes and I can go here, and you see you can right click and make it busier to make it a little bit smoother than normal, and you can do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, let's hear. So this is simply how to change the clip keyframe. So now what's the difference between a clip keyframe and track keyframes? As the name implies, clip is related to the clip while track is related to this track. What does it mean? It means when I delete the clip will be deleted with all related keyframes. So I'm gonna lose, for example, the fade in fade out effect that I added. But what if I want this to be available for every track that I add? In this case you need to do track keyframes. So I'm gonna show not clip keyframes, I'm gonna show track keyframes. I want to show the volume track keyframes. You see now, even though I don't have a clip here, the track line is visible. So I'm gonna do a fade in here. I will press backslash. I'm gonna do a fade out at this point here. Regardless of what track I'm gonna add, I will be having fade in and fade out here. Now if I delete this track, you see the keyframe is still there. So if I add another track, if I do any modification with that track, if I select the track, and I cannot move it basically because I'm not in the keyframe, I'm not in the clip keyframe. So let me just put it here and here. And now I will have fade out. Okay, so you will be able to remove the clips without any problem, and the keyframes are gonna still be there. And this is very useful if you have, like here, fade in fade out effects or any other effects that's gonna be applied to more than one effect or to more than one clip, to multiple clips at once. Okay, And there is another way to do this, and this is going to be discussed later on in the video related to the submix, which you can change it from here using the submixes. And this is the audio clips if you want. Okay, now you see when you play, it's going to be played here. You can play around with the volume like that. Okay, but now they are not keyframed. You can keyframe them. From here you can mute the track, you can solo the track, which make others mute, and so on. So this is simply how to create animation or how to keyframe your audio. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.